You take the battle, it's over, that I've lost my composure, cause I'm staring into space. And now my heart's beating fast, like a maybe start a new chapter, I'll soon reveal the beast. There's a beast in my soul, and it wants to evolve, keep on pushing me so I can end it. Now the words leave your tongue, where did that power come from? Saying to do that place that you condemned to.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to an extremely important event. After a long time, we finally have Rochella 2.0. It took a while, but hey, all good things take time to arrive. Lucky for us, it was only 5 months this time. Once again, I cannot stress enough how grateful I am that Black Fox Studios decided to take up the mantle to be this YouTube channel's artist. Seriously, without her, we wouldn't get this far. I would also love to say that we also have a special thanks going out to the original creator of Rochella, who goes by many names. Spadinsky Art on YouTube, DHR on Tumblr, it's Donovan Hutchins. Seriously, I cannot thank this man enough for lending his design of his famous drawing, Snail Accountant, which led to the birth of Rochella. Without him, there would be no Rochella. After all, I merely wrote the character. I don't need a lot of credit. Whereas Black Fox Studios and DH Art need all the credit they can get. Black Fox Studios went through corrupted files and associates program and other issues that made the progress harder. Yet she still powered through to make absolutely sure Rochella was complete. Speaking of Black Fox Studios, here she is to give us a few words.
It's been a long time, everyone. How long has it been now since Shelby's new design got revealed? A little more than 5 months? I gotta say, Rochella's redesign was way less stressful than Shelby's, especially since I had the privilege of actually knowing what I was doing. Everything that made Shelby difficult, from having to figure out posing, redesigning the shell, and even figuring out the length of the tail, wasn't an issue with Rochella. I actually knew what was going on this time. And, luckily, only one file got corrupted this time, so my head was spared from me slamming it against a wall in frustration. I gotta say, I really liked designing Rochella, thanks to how similar she is to my typical style of art. I am truly grateful for everyone's patience. Art takes time, especially when you have this thing called, and I quote, a life. But that's all from me. I'm gonna go cry in my bed and hand the mic back over to your regularly scheduled narrator.
Amazing speech from Black Fox Studios. I swear, she has such a way with words. Now that we have everything out of the way, let us finally get into Rochella 2.0. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new and improved Rochella model. It has a total of 6 emotes, 4 outside of her shell and 2 inside her shell, with my absolute favorite being used for Karen's, where she's hidden inside her shell with a paper that says, "Not the manager." Fun fact about that emote, that's purely original on Black Fox Studios' part. We didn't even plan for it to exist, but it was so funny we had to include it. Now, Rochella can reenact her stories even better than before. Thank you all for sticking around to see Rochella 2.0 come into existence. Speaking of you all, thanks for getting me to 80 subscribers. We are so close to hitting the big 100. I cannot wait for when we do. For now, let's listen to what Rochella has to say about her upgrades.
Hello, everyone. I said we'd meet again, and as I predicted, here we are. I didn't think I needed to be remodeled or upgraded because I'm not even a full-time member. At least I get to use my shell now. I suppose I have to thank Black Fox Studios for what she's done. She didn't have to remodel me, but she did it because she's super kind and respectful. Though SSJ Raikou could be a little less hyperactive every time around. Seriously, he's always bouncing off the walls every time I come to film. Guess I gotta thank him too, though. I also have to thank Donovan Hutchins for creating me from a random prompt. So yeah, I guess I'm glad to be remodeled. And I suppose I have to thank you all for supporting me.
Alright everyone, that's unfortunately all for now, but hey, I hope you guys are excited, because now we're starting production on our 2 new characters. Until then, for whatever time zone you're in, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is SSJ Raikou signing off. Peace!